I am thoroughly obsessed with the Zenless Zone Zero again. I was not expecting that Bangbu to kick a door down. Test subject with data error? I don't care. If I'm not streaming, no one can backseat me. I'm dropping frames. I'm not paying attention to the dialogue. He's a Bangbu. I can't laugh. I can't laugh. So, hi, friends and gamers. I don't know what we're doing. It's like 11. I think I've gone squirrely. This is my first video recording back post-surgery. I probably shouldn't even be doing this right now because it's 11:30 on a Saturday. I just did all my meds after playing Zenless Zone Zero for 8 hours straight. So a lot has happened since the last Zenless Zone Zero video. Like a lot. I played a lot off camera in hopes to get caught up by the 1st of June. And I stopped playing mid Virtual Revenge because I got bored, that will come back. Don't worry, it will come back. I stopped playing, took my meds, and then decided I wanted to start playing again, but recording it because I have beef with special episodes is what I've learned. It's what I've learned. I really don't like special episodes, and I think it's because a lot of it is unvoiced. So it's like a personal gripe, but yeah, I don't know why that is. I'm perfectly fine reading a book, but I can't, for the life of me, read dialogue that's not voiced in Zenless Zone Zero. I don't know why, because it was the same. Here's what I've done today, right? 8 hours. I played for 8 hours straight. I did most of chapter 3 because I started chapter 3 before my surgery. I did all of the Undercover R&B special episode. I did all of chapter 4, which is peak. Chapter 4 might be the best chapter in the game. Argue with the Wall. Sons of Caledon is peak. Argue with the Wall. And then I did like probably half of Virtual Revenge and had to stop because I was like, I'm not having fun anymore. I think it's a thing. Something when the Faith and Twins siblings are not there, I lose interest. And, you know, I had heard other people say that, but I was like, yeah, it's not that bad. These characters are fun, right? And then I did it and I was like, oh yeah, no, Faith needs to be there or I get bored. I don't know why. Don't know why. Prior to this video going up, I'm planning right now of doing a definitive Argue with the Wall ranking of all in order, best to worst, all of the story arcs. It's like we're gonna go in Internaut here and open up this bad boy, and I'm gonna rank all of them in order from best to worst. Chapter 4 is definitely on top. Definitely on top. Chapter 4, not only does it have proxy lore, like solid proxy lore, but like it also has just everything I could ever. Drama. There's like, everyone's pretty. I love chapter 4, and nothing I say is going to make sense because I am medicated right now. But chapter 4 means so much to me, and I just needed to say that. I can't get my brain to work, by the way. It's just not working. So, yeah, we're gonna do. Well, this video is gonna be weird because we're gonna probably do the second half of Virtual Revenge because it forces you to do Virtual Revenge. Literally in the thing here, it literally is a special episode. Like you can't do anything else. I'm in the special episode right now, so there's that. That's a thing. But before that, there was like 2 quest markers, and both of them were like, you need to do the special episode. Bestie, we're not letting you out of this until you do the special episode. So we're doing the special episode. I didn't want to do it, but we have to do it. So that's. Oh, also, I can't open the agent screen, but I did get Hugo, and I have continued to pull for lighter. I went almost to hard pity for Hugo. I would say it was probably hard pity for Hugo. I'm not opening up the pity screen. However, I do have some pulls I can do here, and I have continued to pull for lighter because I loved him in chapter 4. Will I be pulling for every single chapter 4 character from now on? Probably. So we're gonna keep pulling for lighter. Did I watch the 2.0 special program? No, I was still recovering. But by the time this video goes up, I probably have watched it. But just based on the thing, I'm not super interested in any of the new characters. So I just am like, you know what, I said I would pull on Lighter's first rerun, and that's what we're doing. I need to win a 50-50. Like, Hugo was a 50-50 win, so I still need to win a 50-50. So that's what we're doing. But yeah, I'm probably gonna get level capped soon. It's gonna be a whole thing. These are gonna be much lower energy videos, especially with Virtual Revenge, because I'm not really enjoying it. I've skipped a lot of the unspoken dialogue, so if I don't know what's happening, it's either the medication or the fact that I have skipped dialogue because I just cannot slog through it. But let's a little recap where we're at, just so everyone's on the same page. So if we pop up an Internaut, we need to try to log into the VR machine and find a way to escape the predicament. So right now we're stuck in the virtual thing by, was it Nullface? That's the other proxy that like has been like stealing Faithin's thunder since Faithin went under. So that's currently where we're at. It is 11:42 on Saturday, Memorial Day weekend, and I am thoroughly obsessed with Zenless Zone Zero again. The last video was the like halfway point for chapter 2, where I literally had thoughts of quitting the game. I literally had thoughts of quitting the game after the thing I was obligated to do in June, because I already agreed to that. So I was like, okay, well, I need to get caught up to the game, so we'll at least finish out season 1. I'm so happy I did not immediately drop it, because chapter 3 was really, really good, and chapter 4 was like triple that. Chapter 4 was amazing. So Virtual Revenge is a little bit of a lull, but I believe we're almost done with it. Like, we'll finish Virtual Revenge in this video at the very least and go on from there. And then chapter 5 and the epilogues we will be doing together again. So they, like I said, they will be pretty low energy just because I'm still low energy. But like, I just got home. I just got home to recover at home now today, because I've kind of been bouncing around where I've recovered, obviously, because like they have needed to be monitored post-surgery. But surprise, Zenless Zone Zero literally got me to record again earlier than I intended. So we are gonna proceed with this VR test, and the goal is to restart the test stage and eliminate the remaining test monsters. Now, usually when I do these, I try to give each character a distinct voice as to the best of my ability. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that, just because I'm still recovering, and it's rough out here. Because I did have surgery on my face. I had like reconstructive surgery on my face. So sometimes it's hard to talk, which is probably why we're gonna be quite low energy. We are in fact ready. Oh yeah, there's like a key phrase they have to say, like, it's a whole thing. We might only get one video done right now, because my face already hurts. That's why I was gonna go to sleep, but I was like, I can't stop thinking about this stupid game. So we're here. But I'm very happy, like, the jump from the midway point of chapter 2 to now, very, very happy. Like, it's a complete 180. Even though I'm not loving Virtual Revenge, I felt the same way about Undercover R&B. And then chapter 4 happened, and I was like, oh my god, this is beautiful. Did I cry at chapter 4? I did. Multiple times. They hit you with the, oh, I'm gonna spoil it, because like if you're watching Virtual Revenge content, you've done chapter 4. It's like, oh yeah, Caesar's dead. No, she's not. Oh, also, background proxy lore, their teacher's name was Carol, which was a whole other thing. It's immediately making me think back to Honkai Impact. Like, hello? It's insane. Insanity. Anyways, this game continues to flabbergast me, and I've been sitting at this loading. The loading screens also continue to flabbergast me a little bit. I've had some really long loading screens today. In the 8 hours I played. In the 8 hours I played, at least probably an hour of that was a loading screen. That's not even a lie, I don't think. Oh, we are like fully simulated now. Oh yeah, we changed places, yeah. Okay, now they're talking to me, awesome. That was uncalled for, by the way. I didn't know the Section 6 Bangbu, like, kicks the door down. I saw that for the first time today in combat and cackled. I was not expecting that Bangbu to kick a door down. Oh, but yeah, right now we're trying to defeat all the monsters in the simulated hollow so we can get out, because that, like, is the auto clear condition. Like, if you defeat all the monsters, it immediately shuts down, and we're stuck in here and can't leave. So catching everyone up to speed. Test subject with data error. I don't care. See, that's the thing here. There's gonna be a lot of, you know what? I don't care enough to read that, and that's okay. I'm gonna be that not stream. I was gonna say I'm gonna be that streamer today and just skip all the instructional dialogue, but I'm not even a streamer, so like, you can't tell me what to do. If I'm not streaming, no one can backseat me. I also, just this combat in general, just having the 2 character combat. That was the thing about not Virtual Revenge, Undercover R&B. A lot of the combat in Undercover R&B is just with Jane. And I love Jane. I use her as a main pillar of my own teams on my account. But I've said this before, Zenless Zone Zero does not lend itself well to hypercarry teams, and I say that as somebody who religiously uses hypercarry teams, because I build my one little guy and put some supports with my one little guy, and it's easy. I do it all the time in every game, but Zenless Zone Zero specifically is not the game to do a hypercarry with. It is more fun when you have a fully functioning, well-built, good teamwork. So yeah, this is not a safe elevator. Oh, because it wasn't.
I see it. Hey, step right there.
I was like, this is not a safe elevator. So yeah, that's how I feel about Zenless Zone Zero combat. So doing Undercover R&B combat with Jane only for the most part was like kind of boring. I think that didn't help, and they're doing the same thing here. I wonder if that's just a thing they do with the special episodes, because this is now the 2nd time. It's just not as fun with like not a full team.
Taking down cheating enemies?
Personally, that's my opinion.
Even
Yes.
myself.
I'm enjoying
Because
the
Haramasa and
fight too.
Miyabi are here, but they're not.
Avoiding the fight like
I'm like dropping
you
frames.
must be one of the missing test monsters.
I'm dropping frames. I'm not paying attention to the dialogue, but this also gives us a nice little bit of time to chat about my thoughts for the last 8 hours. So,
Found you.
I am happy that the main pillar of this is Yanagi though, just because I like Yanagi's combat. I think if they made me main like, what the hell?
Little trick.
Oh, they're not all real. They're not all real. That's the thing. Only one of them is real. God.
Chief Miyabi, now!
Oh, that is clever.
Fighting instinct.
That was really
You
clever.
know how to leave this virtual space. Talk.
Oh yeah, because that one's sentient.
You're never leaving.
Wait, is that Nullface? Probably. Oh, and they just got yoinked back over here.
I'm exhausted.
Nagi, you did
That's the deputy chief for you.
Well done.
I love Section 6. I don't know if it's just I don't love like the government-centric faction storylines, because like the cop storyline, like the PubSec storylines also didn't get me. And this one is like similar background, and I'm just like, it's fine, but I like these characters more just because they're like goofy. Like my favorite of the PubSec characters, quite frankly, at this point, is probably Qingyi, even though I just said I love Jane, because she's just so like, and what are you gonna do about it, you know? Like she just like doesn't care, and I love her for that. Anyways, Miyabi knows what's going on. She says, is this so we can learn the enemy's weakness? Your judgment proves to be correct, to Yanagi. Sokaku says, I told you we should listen to Nagi. Haramasa, please don't argue with Nagi next time. And he says, I was just raising a very reasonable counterpoint. I have no idea what they're talking about because I've skipped all the dialogue before this. Not the spoken dialogue. I have listened to that, but Sokaku says, arguing is bad. I love her. We must protect her. Haramasa sighs and says, okay, next time I'll definitely follow the deputy chief's orders. Happy now, Sokaku? And she says, yep. Haramasa Masa, which is, this scares me that she's calling him that because that was what the fans were calling him. Says he's the best, but maybe she just says that. Again, I've skipped unspoken dialogue up until now. Yanagi says, thank you everyone for giving me your trust. Judging by our enemy's reaction, our plan seems to be effective. If everyone's still feeling up to it, then I suggest we strike while the iron is hot and seize our chance to catch the next runaway. So that was the first runaway that we just got. Miyabi says, let's do that. The longer we wait, the higher the chance something goes wrong. So Yanagi says, please get ready and let's enter the test environment once more. That's also kind of why I wanted to start recording it again, because I'm fine reading the not spoken dialogue myself, but having to read it in my brain is just, it's not clicking for some reason. I don't know why. But yeah, they recite the phrase, their little like Sailor Moon phrase again.
You remember the key phrase to
Oh,
start
they're
the
actually
test?
gonna say it this time.
Ah, it was that cool one. To feast on the city's delights. Or something like that.
Okay, Sokaku. She's
No,
so cute, by the way.
I don't think that was the phrase. It was
See,
more
they're also
like,
goofy.
to shine the light of justice, eliminate all evil.
That I also don't think that was the phrase.
Something like that.
I'm also just now realizing her belt has hands. I'm
It's the version
covering
you
it.
wanted,
I'm
Chief.
covering it because of
The
where
correct
we put the box,
phrase
but
was, to protect the city, I shall become the light.
that's the thing about
It's
Zenless Zone
rare
Zero.
for
There's
us to
no good
remember
place to
such
put the box.
details, especially at work.
But Miyabi's belt
You
has
can recite
hands
the
because their
slogans.
hand. Oh my god.
Wait, so
I
you
just
guys
am not realizing
completely
that.
forgot because you were embarrassed to recite it? Fine, I'll do it.
I love
Don't
them.
stare at me. It'll make it even more.
Oh, I'm trying not to like be super expressive with my face, but like
To protect the
these
city,
guys are so goofy and I love them.
I, Asaba Haramasa, shall become the light.
That was really funny, actually. That's why they voiced that one. As soon as he finished speaking, a bizarre data loading noise fills the air. Okay, so is Nullface a Haramasa stan and he just wanted him to say it? Like, hold on, let's that's a lot of text. There's been like big text blocks with this one. With a mix of reluctance and embarrassment, Haramasa stands awkwardly, half committing to the pose. An unnatural there's a pose? I didn't know there was a pose. I'd not been paying attention enough. An unnatural glow slowly envelops his body as the sharp details of his virtual avatar begin to dissolve into pixelated blocks, blending into a bright white halo. And moments later, ba-ba-ba-ba.
Why isn't the stage activated? Did I mess up the words?
He's a bang boo! I can't laugh! I can't laugh! I can't! I wanna laugh. I'm like crying to not laugh.
Staring at me and
Oh my god, he started talking bang boo!
Wait. Why am I talking like this, Senna?
I can't.
Saba? Is that you?
They made him a bang
What's
boo.
going on?
They made
Is
my
this
man a
some kind
bang
of
boo.
Prank, and of course I'm me.
I'm like, can't move my face this much. But I'm like, I'm trying so hard not to laugh. Okay, all right, we're good. Haramasa turns to face the wall, and in the glossy reflection of the door, he sees an adorably round figure staring back at him. I'm like crying not to laugh. This is so hard. I never understood like the people who get Botox and like they can't move their face, but like it hurts to move my face too much. So I'm just like, I really can't right now. This is, I'm trying so hard.
Where's my body? Is this for real? Did I?
Why did it turn him into a bang boo? Maybe No Face is not a Haramasa stan?
My body wasn't perfect. This.
So No Face
The arms and this clumsy.
is a Haramasa anti, so made him into a bang boo. Okay, they made my man's a bang boo.
Cheer up, Harumasa. You're not useless. You're the best.
This was too goofy for me to do right now.
Really not the time for that, and
This is why I'm only gonna get one video in, because I keep like giggling. Not the evil laugh. I am giggling. There's a difference. I'm pretty sure it's No Face. Cause No Face is mentioned before. Because there's the bit in the very beginning where someone's like, "Oh my God, Faithin!" Because they thought No Face was Faithin, and like Wise freaks out. That was a good bit.
Keep deluding yourself.
Who is no? I want to know who No Face is, because we've met a couple of different proxies. Not a couple. It's literally just been Rain and the Faithins.
To take over you.
Okay, No Face.
Teammate's data model is complete.
No Face reminds me of the,
Optimization
not the mole in the hole guy, but the Weasley guy who steals our account.
to brain death.
Maybe they're in cahoots.
What do you want from us?
I can't pay enough attention to this right now.
Didn't I tell you? I want revenge on the invincible.
What did Section 6 do? Oh, Section 6
Archer was the first.
took him down.
The
Oh.
kid, and then the
Not the kid.
family, and you.
What did Sokako do?
Intelligence officer. I'll make sure you're the last.
She's like 12.
I want you to watch. as
She's
your
12 and her
teammates
parents
under
died. Like,
your
what did
leadership
Sokako do?
Walk step by step towards the.
Towards the what? Bang! There's the ear-splitting blast. An ear-splitting blast echoes out as Sokaku raises Haramasabu and violently slams him into the TV, interrupting the venomous whisper. Can't he still feel pain? Because they can feel pain again, right? That was another thing that happened before this.
Sukaku?
Don't listen to that ugly
Oh.
loser, Nagi.
She got angry for
I
Yanagi.
understand what it was talking about. But I do know one thing. It was showing its face now because it's panicking.
I mean,
Hey, is that why you smashed me through the TV screen, Sokaku?
oh. Wait, did it...
We expect normal in a.
Bang for noises.
I told you,
Oh God, he's back.
Only seizing control of this system. Soon, I will
What's your
be
deal?
God of this world. If
What-
I
what's
want
your
it
deal?
restored, It will be restored. And if I want you dead,
Just like watch an isekai or something.
I
There's a
get it
couple
now.
you can watch that'll like fulfill your power trip fantasy and you'll be fine.
late.
That
Just
means
go
you
watch an
need to
isekai like the
listen.
rest of us.
You haven't taken over this
Jeez.
system, and you don't have the power to change the rules.
I'm only half
Sure,
joking.
The rules in the technical manual still apply.
It's already been
If you
20
kill
minutes.
the
Oh my
test
God.
Monsters, it will trigger the end of the test.
I like looked over at my OBS. I'm like, oh my God, it's already been 20 minutes. I
You
feel like it's been
provided me
5.
with very useful information.
You
What is
think
the-
you're so clever. If
Yanagi is cooking something and I don't know what she's cooking because I'm only half paying attention.
Let's see if you're still smiling.
The other chapters won't be like this, I swear. I'm just like, I shouldn't be recording right now. I should not have come back this early. All right, put me in the VR machine. I'm skipping, oh my, I literally just started skipping the dialogue again. Oh my God, I literally am doing it just like second nature at this point. Okay, perhaps that's precisely what the enemy wants us to think. I don't know what we're thinking because I accidentally skipped the dialogue. Just like a game of chess, our enemy may be planning several moves in advance. Yanagi says, indeed, we don't have enough intel right now, so we can't rule out any possibility. So Miyabi says, are you still confident in your judgment? I would assume so. Yanagi says, can I confess something to all of you? I have never had confidence in my judgment. You know, that doesn't necessarily surprise me. I think earlier on, I think it was Haramasa, had this whole spiel about how like Yanagi never does things, like she's always very sure of herself. She never goes out on a limb. And so this is like, I think a wraparound callback to that. Oh, and yeah, Haramasa. He says, wow, it's number one on the brain death leaderboard. I'm assuming that's like a Wordle type thing. It's really heartwarming to hear you say something like that. But Deputy Chief, but it looks like you've got more to say than just that. And I'm not reading the bang boo noises. We don't need to do that. Yanagi says, of course, I am the intelligence officer for Section 6, and rather than relying on flights of fancy, I prefer to base my judgments on the rational analysis of objective fact. But I'm worried about everyone. I fear that the majestic force that is Section 6 might get caught up in a mistake I make. It was kind of hinting at that earlier too. What the enemy said, the fear turns my stomach. I barely know what's going on because I am medicated. I think it might be the meds. But words alone cannot attack my confidence. One cannot destroy what has never existed. All I know is that the objective intelligence has not changed, or rather, the latest intelligence only bolsters my previous hypothesis further. And so, I ask you all to please keep trusting me. However, I have a small suggestion regarding our situation. Miyabi asks what it is, and Yanagi says, try as hard as you can not to get involved in combat, and leave all the fighting up to me. Oh, does this mean I have to... Does this mean it's gonna make me solo clear with Yanagi? That's probably the best case scenario, because Yanagi's combat is my favorite. It would either be Yanagi or Miyabi, obviously. But I own Yanagi, so like I know her combat better. But so Kaku says, Hara Masabu can't fight right now either, which means Nagi will be alone. Isn't that dangerous? Not necessarily. I'm curious what she's cooking though, because she's cooking something. She says, I've enabled safe mode and the enemy cannot hack into the system to collect or meddle with any of my data. It's safer for me to fight. Oh yeah, because she put safe mode on and I don't think she could do it for the other three because they immediately went like X Games mode and were like, I suddenly have the urge to kill you. And so she knocked him out and it fixed it. But they're not in safe mode. She is. Miyabi says, I may not like it, but I understand. Yanagi says, thank you. So then let's become light and hunt down the second runaway. So I'm assuming we'll have to do that 3 times because Zenless Zone Zero tends to do things in 3s. So I'm assuming I'll have to do it 3 times. This is also the only video I'm recording. I greatly underestimated my ability to keep going after the meds. I really did, but I'm happy to be back. And I think with Zenless, I do have to record story, especially when there's unspoken bits, because I'm fine reading. I don't know what it is in my brain. I think I just like to hear it. So if that means I have to read it for all of us, then yeah, sure, I'll do it. Which kind of puts a wrench in things, considering I was highly considering switching voiceover language for season 2, but we'll see. It's just because when they switched Kaleda's VA, that really affected my ability to like enjoy the game fully. Jeez. Oh my god, wait, that's cool. That's actually a really cool feature.
It's a dead end.
Stay calm, look around.
Okay, so also the like overworld
The wall on the left doesn't seem
speaking.
very sturdy. Looks like we can break through it.
Yes, we can. The overworld speaking probably will get cut off in portions just because I am kind of barreling through. But we are also kind of speed running a little bit because I do have a deadline of when I need to be caught up with this game. Oh, rocked.
Fast as possible.
Oh, there's the bang boo. But yeah, we'll be better about with season 2. I'm already kind of planning like probably not day of. I won't go through the new story sections, but like the day after, because like day of release for me is always like 9-10 o'clock at night. And I have to go to work in the morning. So, yeah, I do a game plan. I don't know what I'm going to do with the other HoYoverse games, though, because getting caught up with Zenless in the way I got caught up with Zenless is I have not been this productive in a HoYoverse game since, like, Sumeru events where I would sit and do the whole entire event for 8 hours. But, like, that wasn't even main story. It was event content. So, like, I don't know. I think maybe the surgery switched something on in my brain, because I don't know what I did. Even before the surgery, the most I could do in one sitting for like my Zenless. Can you stop? I'm talking. The most I did in one sitting was like 3, maybe 4 hours. I did have there was one night, Reverse 1999, I went for 5 or 6 for an event. But like this is the most productive I've ever been with catching up on main story in like years. So I don't know if I want to do this for the rest of the HoYoverse games, but we'll have to see. I'm also probably gonna die because I don't have health.
There's another wall here that can be broken.
Thank you. We're good. We're so good.
Cut as well.
We're so back. We have health again. Oh, there's another health cube there. Okay.
Don't block the path.
Let's make this quick.
I like not. That's the one thing about recording though, is that I don't lock in on combat when I'm recording because I'm yapping, and the yapping is very important to me. I'm also loopy from the meds, so there's that. I just want to talk about chapter 4. It's so good. I wish I recorded it because it would have been so good. But also, it was such a good experience on my own as well. I love chapter 4. I don't think there's a chapter that can beat that. Like, it's gonna be season 2 really has to come out guns blazing to beat that, probably. Chapter 4 was beautiful, which it's funny because I was thinking about it, and I think as of now, chapter 1 is like my number 2, which I think is funny because there's, first of all, Billy's in both of them. Because my number 3 would probably be chapter 3, which I think is really interesting because, again, Billy is in all 3 of those. But chapter 1 and chapter 4 specifically, I feel like they have very common, like, overlapping themes, which I think is really interesting that those are my 2 favorites and they hit me the most because I don't think that's a coincidence, you know? Oh, I cut off. All right.
Sukaku, Miyabi.
Wait.
Oh no, there's nowhere to go.
How'd they get ahead?
Nagi said we can't
Or is that not
let
ahead?
Chief's data get stolen so quickly.
Why is Sokaku green, but Miyabi is still blue?
Kaku was giving it her all, but even so, it won't be enough to hold out.
So now do we have Miyabi?
Hey, Tsukishiro?
Oh,
no.
she hijacked Haramasa. What are we doing? You know when you read a manga and there's the fight scenes and you have no idea what's going on? Yep. That's me right now. Oh.
Forget about me. Get out of there.
That's a cool shot. I know it's like drama, but that's a cool shot.
I told you your resistance is useless here.
Oh, so the ethereals are talking now?
Useless?
Oh.
Hurting people like this. The special monster we're looking for.
It's this guy.
Must be you.
Well, it can talk. Most ethereals can't talk that well. Oh. Well, I guess, if you die in the game, can you die in real life?
Tsukishiro Yanagi!
Probably not, right?
Stage complete.
Yeah, we did it. I love Sword Art Online. Sometimes just go watch a power trip isekai. I shouldn't be making jokes about that. That's gonna upset someone. I don't know if I care right now. It's a joke, okay?
The second monster is done.
That was just the second.
I don't like
That was just the
sitting
second
here
one.
watching while my teammates fight without being able to help.
I thought that was the end.
But I'm glad you're okay.
It's not.
Deputy Chief, now's a good time to act badass, right? Maybe drop a cool line.
I can't. Oh, I laughed. My face. Oh no.
Something to rub it in, Nena?
Technically, I am an office worker, and you've done a great job as a bangbu, Harumasa.
She said it so nicely, and Haramasa just wanted something cool. And she's just like, you did a great job, Haramasa Bangbu. Oh, my face hurts so much.
Why has everyone gone quiet?
Did we break the simulation? Oh, what a shot.
Curse you, a mere
I gotta pause.
officer.
This is the thumbnail.
My plans.
This is gonna be the thumbnail. Oh, clean. That's clean. All right.
You again? Seeing us destroy 2 of the
Clean.
monsters meant you finally had to act.
I hope we meet Nullface one day. It would be really cool if we worked with them one day. Brought them over to the
Arrogant
good
as
side.
always, intelligence officer. Are you sure your teammates can hold out that long?
Because I want to know why Nullface hates,
You know
not
nothing of their
PubSec,
strength.
hates Hand so
You
much.
don't need your teammates to
Because
teach you
we
how
don't
to
hate
be
Hand
cool.
that much. We're scared of Hand.
Throwing out those cheesy
And I would assume Rain is
lines
also
yourself.
scared of Hand.
I'm just stating the facts. You've tried
Like, to a
manipulating
degree.
the data, the terrain, the system, and you still can't beat it.
I mean, she's right about
I
that.
think knowing when to give up
She's
is
right.
a form of wisdom.
Yeah. Knowing when to give up is a form of wisdom. Life lessons with Zenless Zone Zero. Yes.
It is wise to give up.
Yes, it is.
Oh,
Actually.
It's been a while since I met such a reasonable villain. I might try and get
She's
you
really
some
going for
special
him.
treatment as a prisoner. Maybe a pork cutlet that Sukaku hasn't already nibbled at.
I mean, giving up on you. If it weren't for your interference, I'd have
What do you mean by
already
that?
dealt with those 3.
Not Nullface.
So I've decided to stop wasting time on you and focus on what's important.
Hold on.
Why?
What are you planning?
Get out of my world. Stay out
Wait,
of my
are we gonna get booted?
Wait!
Are we getting booted? Because if we're booted, then we can get the other 3 out. I don't know what's keeping us in. Why has no one tried to disconnect us yet?
Wait!
Oh, we're back. Okay, we're back.
Tsukishiro, you.
I'm like, is this like a Sword Art Online situation at this point?
Where am I? Is
Because I think we're free. We're free now.
Mitsukishiro, you're awake. Thank goodness you're back.
You're back in the real world.
Because they didn't have a way to, like, cut it off. I don't know. How is Nullface doing this if we, like, Nullface... Did we not put him in jail, like, 5 minutes ago? Like, the beginning. So we're back. I also don't like this staff guy. Like, and this is one of the first characters you meet in this special episode. I don't like this guy. Because he just, like, he's weird. This guy's weird. I don't like him. But the staff member says, thank the gods at last you managed to wake up. And Yanagi says... The others haven't made it back yet. What I am going to tell you now is very important. Please listen to me very carefully. My teammates' consciousnesses, that's a hard word for 12 a.m., are trapped inside that virtual environment and they are under threat right now. Please call hand immediately and request a cybersecurity specialist plus a medical team. Do they not know? Like, how long has it been? Calling on all my knowledge of Sword Art Online, which is not much at current because my brain is a bit jumbled. Before they get here, please block off the entrance and exit of the HIA club and stop anyone from coming in or going out. Can the proxy come in? Hi, I want proxy, Lord. But the staff says, got it, don't worry, leave it all up to me. And there we go. There's also a lot of loading screens in this specific special episode because you go back and forth between the HIA club and everything, like multiple times. I do want to be done. I still don't think I like Virtual Revenge, and that's okay. Like, I'm not going to hold it against the game because I adored Chapter 4, and that was right before this. I don't remember the consensus for Chapter 5 and the 2 epilogue chapters, but we'll see. We'll definitely see soon. What is this staff member going on about? Dear citizens, friends of HIA, loyal users of the VR system. I'm not sure who the chatty citizen is, but they do say and premium users. And the staff says, yes, premium users. Thank you all for your support and enthusiasm. Our apologies, but we may need to extend our VR system maintenance today. Yeah, because it was hacked, like Sword Art Online. Sword Art wasn't hacked. Why am I thinking about Sword Art? I've said my piece on Sword Art Online before. It could have been so good, and it was so good for like half a season, and then it got weird. And then season 2 comes along, and there's a part of, I think, was that season 1? There's a part of either late season 1 or early season 2 that is in the midst of the really weird part, but that made me cry really. Oh no, it was all season 1, because season 2 was Gun Gale. And there's parts of Gun Gale that are also very good, but then there's other parts that are like, we didn't need that. That didn't need to happen. You didn't need to show that. And then I wasn't even able to get through an episode of season 3. So Sword Art could have been really good. And there's parts of it that are like weirdly amazing. And then other parts of it that are like, hey, that didn't need to happen, bestie. It really didn't. Like highly questionable parts. So I have beef with Sword Art Online because it could have been amazing and then wasn't. Anyways, and that's season 3 is just a nothing burger to me because I couldn't get through episode 1 even. Anyways. That's how I feel about Sword Art Online, so if I haven't said my piece on that in a minute, so if I'm going to continue to bring it up, and it's up to you to decide if I'm doing it in a positive or negative way. Anyways, the Career Club will reopen once maintenance is complete. We sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. And despite the disappointing announcement, the crowd gathered at the entrance doesn't have much of a reaction, because they're not there for the HIA Club, they're there for Section 6 to come back out. It's great that everyone's staying so calm. By the way, the executive officers of Hollow Special Operations Section 6 will be resting in HIA during the maintenance period, so the citizens want the Section 6 people again. They're angry, they're impatient. You are not entitled to these people. Go home. Hearing that the members of Section 6 wouldn't be appearing, the crowd of citizens reacts with surprising intensity, because they all have parasocial relationships with Section 6. The staff says, we're so sorry, deepest apologies. In any case, please leave for now, and we'll announce the opening time later. Thank you for your support. Yeah, because they kind of have to get the civilians out because there's, like, crime happening in there, like cybercrime, and they probably want to keep it hush-hush. I think even Yanagi was like, yeah, let's, like, keep it hush-hush. Just so you all know, my OBS had something on it, but I black screened, so it's the loading screen thing. I was like vibrating about Zenless Zone Zero. I was like, I need to talk about this game right now before this, but I will say, putting in the effort and strength to record a video has made me so tired. I don't think I was prepared to and ready to start recording again yet, and that's okay. I'm still recovering from surgery, obviously, but this did make me tired, and it did get out the vibrating. The urge of I need to talk about this game right now. It did help that. So I don't know why we're back at random play. Wise says, what on earth is going on? And we can ask what's wrong. And he says, it's okay. Don't worry too much, Belle. I just feel like something's gone haywire over there, which is really funny because at the very beginning of the special episode, Yanagi has this line where she's like, I feel like something bad is about to happen. And then something bad happens. And Wise kind of just did the same thing. And it was like the switch over. Is it about Section 6? He says, yes. Section 6 has basically vanished after going into the HIA club. Even their scheduled press conference has been canceled. Well, I mean, Haramasa wanted to slack off, so I'm kidding. There's a huge ruckus on the internet with people speculating about what's happened to Section 6. And we can't do anything because it's a special episode and we're not involved. You're not in this episode. What is that? What is that from? What is that from? That's a line from something. It's like a Cartoon Network thing. But you're not in this episode. You being Wise and Belle. Anyways, better keep an eye on that one. So you're concerned too, Belle. Well then, Fairy, please filter the internet using these keywords and keep me up to date with all the latest. Those keywords are Section 6, HIA Club, and Hoshimi Miyabi. Also, Nullface. You mean that gang of... Oh, Nullface is multiple proxies. Interesting. So earlier on, I was like, I think, hypothetically, the proxy, fake proxy that hijacked our Faithin account and then possibly went to jail, as well as like the original like Nullface from the beginning of this episode, I think they might be in cahoots. And it sounds like they might, this makes a lot more sense that they would be in cahoots because it's a gang of proxies. Nullface is multiple proxies, which I mean, Faithin is also multiple proxies. The only not multiple proxies we know of at this point would be Rain. Rain is just the one Rain. So I guess proxies work together. Who would have thought? But it would also make sense then if they were working in cahoots, because Nullface went above Faithin when Faithin died, but not. So, but yeah, the gang of proxies who claim to be the equals of Faithin. It's understandable you'd be curious. Yeah, I do think they're in cahoots, those two. So pay no attention to Grace in the corner. Oh, was that the end of Virtual Revenge? No. No, it's not. Why is this playing his Switch on the couch when Section 6 is fighting for their lives in a not hollow? Please track on Wise, thank you. Just leaving the door open. He says, check this out. There's some new info about Section 6. Are you free to chat right now? Yup. Lock me in. It keeps throwing me into immersive storytelling and I've just been like speed running the entire story. Then I'm like, lock me in, baby. We got this. So after the news on Section 6 concluded, there was a news on TV. Was it on TV? I don't know. He put the Switch away though. He says, let's compile all the info from the internet selected by Fairy along with those stray morsels from the news. Just with the door open. Firstly, Section 6 hasn't come out of the club. Plus, online reports have placed several experts in cybersecurity from both the HIA and I keep calling it NEPS, but it is NEPS. I'm gonna say NEP. And NEPS arriving at Luminous Square. That's the cops, it's PubSec. Something's definitely gone wrong, that's for sure. That's what everyone's guessing, but nobody knows what's actually happened because they're keeping it hush-hush. I think we should go join the party. I knew you would be keen to join in on all the fun. Let's go, the car is ready. Can we do that though? Because that feels like a bad idea if they're like cracking down on proxies, especially with the Nullface thing. Who's to say they're not going to think we're Nullface? Because even at the beginning of Virtual Revenge, that bit with Yanagi where she's like, something's going to go wrong. 2 seconds before that, she looks behind her as if she hears Wise and Belle making jokes about being Faithin. As if she heard them say it. And that's like immediately after that is when she says something's about to go wrong. And then it does. Oh, my face hurts. That hurt my face. I need to go to sleep. I need to take a Tylenol and go to sleep because I can't, that's all I can take. I can't take anything else still. No ibuprofen together. I'm not allowed to take it. Not for another like 2 weeks at least. Okay, but earlier today at the HIA club, not like we already just did that or anything. Not like we were just at the HIA club. Okay, so she's trying to log in and it keeps failing. She says, damn it. I haven't been able to log back in ever since the system kicked me out. I've tried everything, but even the login link disappeared in the end. It's been so long already. Sokaku, Miyabi, and Haramasa, I mean Asaba, because, my face. I'm laughing. My face. Because Yanagi's being professional. Anyways, they're all suffering inside there, and there's nothing I can do about it. She's trying to be professional, but she's freaking out, because those are her kids. Those are her kids. So the staff has come back over. And Yanagi is asking about backup. The staff member says the professionals from Hand have arrived. They're working on relinking the connection so you can re-enter the virtual world. This is literally like Sword Online. I'm kidding. Yanagi says, when I tried logging in using the original link, the system prompt said missing authentication information. Words are hard. But ever since I've been here, I've stuck with my team, whether in the virtual world or the real one. I can't figure out how there can be authentication information that Miyabi, Haramasa, and Sokaku all have, but that I don't. Probably because hers was deleted. If Nullface was able to get in there and like lock them in the game, they obviously can get in there and just delete her login credentials. And then she's screwed over. Like that's probably just what happened. Even if they can create a new connection, I'm worried that I won't be able to log in at all if we can't solve this first. Well, there's no solving it. Your account got deleted. I doubt that they have a failsafe for that, because they didn't plan for this to happen either. Do our experts have any insight about that? And the staff member just says, we are working hard. So Yanagi thanks them. Staff says they'll never give up. And the staff member is crying again. This is what I didn't like from before. He does apologize, but Yanagi says, seriously, please can you stop crying? Yeah, dude, please. I'm really not very good at handling my workmates' tears. I mean, and no one is. No, like, if someone needs to go cry in the walk-in freezer, you just go let them. Like, that's it. You either cry in the walk-in freezer, or you crouch down underneath the counter and cry there. I've done both. The staff member apologizes again and says, I'm just so sad. I think Yanagi feels. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, did you hear? I just went out to console all the Section 6 fans outside, and they were all clutching on to all the gifts that they wanted to give their idols. Which is weird, because they're, like, these are government employees. Can they even take gifts? Wait a minute. Are they allowed to take gifts? I don't think that's allowed. I didn't think about that till now. I told them all to go and that I'd pass them on for them. But you know what they said? They wanted to personally hand over their gifts to their idols, the Guardians of New Eridu. Like, I get that they're their idols because they're like the Guardians of New Eridu, but they are they are employed by the government. I don't think that's allowed. Because it can't be, because even during one of the PubSec storylines, we were gonna give Jiyuan a DVD or a video or something. It's a video, we don't have DVDs yet. And she said, no, I can't take gifts or something like that. So what happened to the original plot of the movie? Quite literally, because it's a movie. Anyways, the staff member says, we kept everything secret though. We didn't let anything out of the bag. They've got no idea that their heroes are now on the brink of death because of our negligence. And he's gonna start crying again. My thing is, where did their bodies go? Do they just not want to animate them? Probably. The staff member says, your whole expression just shifted then. Are you going to take your anger out on me? It's okay. You can hit me. Dude, you are making me so much more tired than I need to be right now. Yanagi says, please rest assured I shall not be hitting you. What you just said has reminded me of something. Ah, she had a light bulb. Please hold on a minute. I want to run a quick physical diagnostic on my teammates. So the staff says sure, and that they are all under expert medical supervision right now. If you can provide some details about their health, it should be useful in stabilizing the situation. Details about their health. That scares me for Haramasa. But Yanagi says, I understand, thank you. I forgot Haramasa's like chronically ill bestie, hypothetically, because like it's hollow chronic illness. It's not the same thing, but it's fantasy. Fantasy chronic illness, it happens. I forgot about that, oh my god. Okay, so this is a different staff member who doesn't cry every 5 seconds. Thanks, Yanagi, for her hard work, and says, I'm currently in charge of taking care of your 3 teammates, and I've got a few questions I'd like to ask you. Yanagi also thanks him and says, as long as it helps with the care, I'll gladly tell you whatever you need. I know. Does she know about Haramasa? I'm not sure. Maybe that's why he went bang boo mode. The staff member says, we retrieved the basic health records of 3 from the database, but something went wrong during the data transfer and we lost the info on each file's owners. I'd like to ask you for your help in identifying which of the 3 records belongs to each executive officer based on my descriptions. Can they not, like, tell? Is there not, like, physical descriptors in there? Like height? That'd be a big one. Sokaku is short. I say that as somebody who is also short, but Sokaku's like 12. We've been over this. Yanagi says, I'll do my best. And the staff says that the first record, let me see. Impressive. Looks like it's a petite Oni girl with exceptional physical... Like, that's all... 2 + 2 = 4, my dude. 2 + 2 = 4. You can't tell me that they don't know their names, because everyone's a giant parasocial Section 6 fan in here, apparently. Except for this guy. Because the staff member says, who do you think this file belongs to? Like it's a Dora the Explorer episode. It says, could it be Lady Miyabi or Mr. Asaba? I don't know, who's the only blue Oni in the group? Yanagi immediately says, do you really need me for this? She's like, are you really asking me this? Really? I love that. The staff member says, please, my team can't bear the consequences of a mistake. Dude, gee, I wonder who the Oni girl is. Oh my god. Is there a single competent person working at the HIA club? There is, actually. It's the 2 girls at the desk, and they are the only competent people in here, apparently. I'm crashing out now. You got me crashing out at 12:30 a.m. Anyways, Yanagi says, fine. I think the person it describes is Sokaku. Easy. The staff member says, understood. Now, the second record. It belongs to a male officer. His bust, waist, and hip measurements are... It's Haramasa. And the staff member says, understood. The last record, they said Thyron, and I literally forgot Miyabi's a Thyron. Anyways, it looks like this belongs to a dignified, powerful female fox Thyron who wields a sword and has earned the title of Void Hunter. Her height is 170 centimeters. That must be with the ears included, right? It is with the ears included. It is with the ears included because I know her actual height is closer to mine. I believe. So I mean, it is with the ears. And Miyabi ear memes are some of my favorite Zenless Zone Zero memes. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. They still are. I still think they're funny. That is Miyabi. Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, thank you for your cooperation. All the data has been fully confirmed. Rest assured, we will do everything in our power to care for the three of them. Section 6 is the protector of this city, a symbol of security for everyone. So, Deputy Chief Tsukishiro, no matter what, please bring the three of them back. Please. Oh, and she says, I will. You're the only one who can. And Yanagi is having second thoughts, but she does walk up to them, and like the caretaker mentioned, the new Eridu Guardian badge gleams brightly on the chests of the three. Their breathing is steady, and their hands are warm. Anyone looking at them would never think they were on the brink of death. They're probably not. I feel like that's a bit extreme. I can't imagine this city without you, so I have to bring you back. And just then, a message arrives. The cyber warfare experts have successfully restored the connection gateway, and we have spoken dialogue.
Login link has been
I don't have to read anymore.
but part of the
Oh,
system
my
is still
face.
under the enemy's control. The message authentication.
My face is gonna hurt in the
information
morning.
keeps popping
I did
up.
this to myself.
Can't log in.
I have an idea that might be worth a try.
What is
What's that
the
in your
idea?
hand? Oh, a new Eridu Guardian badge? That's a really unique design. Is it
Official-
official hand merchandise?
Why would it be official
That's not
merchandise?
important.
It's her
Please take
badge.
this badge to the specialist team for analysis.
Oh, the staff takes away the badge for analysis before bringing it in back soon after. What's with the badge?
This is incredible.
Is the badge what hacked it?
Wait, do you intend to log into the system wearing this?
It's the missing authentication information, isn't it?
What is it?
Yes, but it's too risky.
What?
Once you log in, you won't be able to activate safe mode. Even the pain feedback.
What
protection
is
will be
it?
Disabled, and it could.
Can somebody
There's
tell me what's
something
going
I'd like
on
to confirm.
before my face falls off?
Are the core system rules still in effect? I'm
I shouldn't have
talking
done this right now.
about content in this user guide. This system creates an immersive virtual realm synced with the user's
Okay, because
senses.
she memorized the entire
Once all
guide.
test monsters are defeated, the session will automatically come to an end.
Yeah, so we got it. That was
According to
the reason
specialist,
why we went and
these
tried
rules
to.
are intact, correct?
Yes, they
Of
are.
course. These are the core rules governing the VR
They
system.
couldn't change that
Battle
much
with
of
the
it.
enemy has always been about gaining control of the system, and they have neither the ability nor the opportunity to alter.
Are we sure about that? Because they
Great.
did
I'm
alter
going into
some
the
stuff.
system. My teammates are still out there. Please assist me. I'm counting on you.
I mean, how can they assist? Oh my god, there he goes again.
Moving. I'm going to create a dedicated fan club just for you, and one day I'll make sure everyone in New Eridu is a die-hard fan of Miss Tsukishiro.
I don't like this guy.
You're thinking out loud again.
Yeah, he keeps doing that where he
No,
thinks
no,
out loud.
That's what I'm saying out loud. My inner thoughts are way more embarrassing.
Okay,
If I
good
was
to
saying them out
know.
loud, you'd never look at me the same again, so I'll stop.
It's just like the crying. I don't
Your mind, I'll give it my
want to
honest
deal with that
support.
right now.
I swear, as the founder of the Tsukishiro Yanagi fan club.
Okay,
I
dude.
pray to the founders of
Okay.
Bandu, to Lady Sunbringer and the
Not ladies.
I pray for the safety of
Not Lady
everyone in
Sunbringer.
Section
Don't bring
6.
Sunbringer into this.
Thank you.
What did she do
I'll
to
make
be
sure
brought
we
into
all get
this?
back safe.
She's just here. No, she's not. She's not here, actually. It's the whole problem. We don't know where she is. Anyways, I mean, she might be dead. I forget the lore. But it looks like the HIA club, but nobody's here. We're back. It's also lighting up weird in here, like my living room, because one of the lights broke in there. Anyways, I guessed right. That was a valid login method. There's voices outside. I better head out and take a look. All right, well, we're kind of stuck in here now, so we'll just go until we can leave. Oh, it's like raining out there? Can they do that? I didn't know it could rain out there. Oh, hello.
This is like something out of a nightmare.
I love how she says it.
So this is what nightmares are like.
Does she not get nightmare? You don't get nightmares?
You've never had one?
Yeah, you've never had a nightmare, Miyabi? You strike me as the type of person who would have a nightmare. You've seen the horrors.
Never.
Your mom died. Like,
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at 97%.
why was it not there faster?
Miyabi, there's
Isn't
no
like her whole
time.
thing?
Please listen to me.
Oh, they can't max it
There's no
out.
need. Have you already uncovered the enemy's secret?
Can they not max it out? Is that the thing?
Yes,
Because
Chief.
didn't Sokaku max it out?
Miyabi's combat data collection progress is at
This is a cool shot right here. This one over
98%.
here. That's cool.
You've got a plan to take them down, right?
Oh, they're both Bang Boos
I do,
now.
Chief.
Oh, Sokaku Bang Boo and
Miyabi's
Haramasa Bang Boo.
combat data collection progress is at 99%.
So is she gonna peace
And I'll
out
leave it to you.
when she hits 100? Is that the whole thing, or do they turn into Bang Boos? Oh.
Miyabi's combat data collection progress.
What happens at
has
100%?
reached
Because Sokaku
100%.
was green and she turned into a Bang
Data
Boo.
collection complete. Model construction in progress.
Okay. She's gonna... Ah! She has the ears. They're bang
To
boots.
protect the city,
Cute.
I, Tsukishiro Yanagi,
Yanagi with her
become
children.
light.
Yanagi with her children. Oh, she said the thing. So that must be what happens when you max out. So Haramasa was the first one to hit 100% because he wanted to leave. I don't blame him. I'd want to leave too at this point. I think we're fighting, but I mean, if we end the video here, it wouldn't be the end of the world. I do kind of want to try and finish this one tonight. But hey, we'll see. I do really want... There we go. There we go. Do I have to fight here?
Sorry, everyone. I got here too late.
I do. I didn't know you... Oh my god.
How many cheating monsters
I think,
show up?
is the whole point of the special episodes then that you just have one?
Impressive, Deputy Chief.
It would have been really fun if you got all the Bangbus. Like, you only can fight with Yanagi, but you get to fight with the other little Bangbus. That would be fun. I feel like that's a missed opportunity. And they just, like, switch in and out repeatedly. Just so many Bangbus. But I understand they probably didn't want to animate that many Bangbus. Like, new ones. I got bonked. I do think the special episodes, the whole bit, is just you fight with, like, maybe 2 characters max. And I'll say it again, I don't love it. I'm gonna be so real. The ambient sound goes crazy on this. I had to take my headphones off because I thought somebody was either banging on my door or there was, like, thunder outside. No, it's in the game. That's kind of wild. All right, here we go again.
If only I had a
Back in, baby. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. Oh my god, there's you can see them. Why can't I fight with them?
Leave it to me.
Look at the 3 of the Bangbus. They're right there. They have models. Why can't I use them? Before I was like, oh, they probably didn't want to do, like, working models for them. They have models. Give me the Bangbus. Oh, dear God. That looks like an Aether Gazer opponent. And I don't like it. I don't like it in Aether Gazer either. Whoa, what is happening? Whoa, something happened.
Yukita, she's coming.
Well, Miyabi's kind of, like, there. Am I getting their powers? Oh, God, this thing is beefy. This thing's annoyingly beefy. Oh my god. And my game is glitching because of the rain. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Okay, why did I get bonked that time? I didn't do anything. This really sucks. I feel like it's regenning health.
The fake is about to...
Is it not? No, it's not regenning health. Okay. I was like, don't tell me it's healing itself because I will cry. Locking in. So close. Ult me. This should take it home. Come on. 2 health in a dream, my dude. There it is. If it has a phase 2, I'm gonna be so mad. Why Miyabi specific? Oh, Miyabi. Wait, so was Miyabi also just kicking my ass? Yes. Okay. All right, that makes more sense now. Because I was like, there is like Shadow Miyabi on screen. And that would be why.
My right hand.
Miyabi?
Oh.
My right hand. I sprained it earlier, stopping the blade.
Oh.
It was back then.
It'll lead to subtle changes in my movements.
So,
Always looked after me, after all of us.
is that
You're
how
the only one in this world who can capture it.
we beat Shadow Miyabi? Because that's the model that he downloaded. So that makes more sense, I guess. Ooh.
Thank you, Chief.
Oh, my mouse is on screen. What are you gonna do? Like, hit the wrist? Not the glasses. Those are expensive. Oh, I've never seen her without glasses though. Can she do a time thing? Oh. So she got past Miyabi because of the wrist thing.
Checkmate.
So then you can take down. Immediately, my brain wanted to call him Halphus. Is that the name? Is that the one? Not Halphus. Oh, real Miyabi's back.
You can go alone.
How'd that one happen? Are they debangbuified because he got his butt kicked? Oh, okay, that was cool. Freedom? Okay, yeah, freedom. I do have to say the lighting on like all the cutscenes in this special episode as well is really, really good. Chapter 4 lighting was good as well. So it must have been a change they made pre-chapter 4.
Everyone's been light for so long. It's time to go back.
Chapter
to the
3 had
beginning.
pretty good lighting too. So pretty. That was a pretty shot. I guess we will finish Virtual Revenge today. That's fun. Oh, it's all because of that blasted intelligence officer. Even if I can't destroy your consciousness, I'll make you pay. Deep sensory sync and biological data is all uploaded for Miyabi. What is happening? They will finish what I started. Nullface will not end here. They will finish. Okay, so we took down one member of Nullface and there's other ones and he's like, I will be avenged. Mark my words. So that's the Nullface bit. I need to go to sleep soon. My spine is starting. My spine is starting to hurt. Why is my spine hurt?
Your hands are sweaty, Sukaku.
Probably because she's hungry. Oh. Sukaku, please don't cry, because I'll start crying, and I can't do that. My face hurts. Sukaku, I think it just means Yanagi needs a really good meal, and I know you're gonna love to hear that.
I'll steer clear of that power in the virtual world from now on. Noted.
Oh yeah, her glasses didn't break in real life because it was a virtual. That's good.
I told you the deputy chief would be all right.
Oh, Haramasa was concerned.
All over? Maybe now you can relate to how I feel when I want to take a day off.
I mean, he makes a good
I'm
point.
glad you're safe and sound too,
He does make a good point. I've been there.
I think you're cuter.
I'm probably gonna be there tomorrow, quite frankly.
Deputy chief! First you slapped me physically and now you hit me with words?
Yeah, she slapped him in the simulation to prove it was a simulation. It was very uncalled for and very funny.
Strategy worked, as always. Once you're back
It
on
did.
the
Oh my god, yeah.
will you help me draft my will?
That's also a callback. That's a callback to before.
What's with the will all of a sudden?
She keeps bringing up a will.
Families like the Hoshimi family. Such things must be sorted early.
Miyabi just says stuff. Like, she just be saying stuff.
Totally overjoyed
This isn't the
with
first
the
time
reunion.
either, because it happens at the end of
Just to be on
the
safe side,
Soldier...
we
Is it
could
the
have
Soldier
a
11?
medical checkup.
No, it's the special... I think it was the original interlude, not special episode, for PubSec. Because Miyabi calls Juyuan, I think? I don't know. It was weird. It was a really weird shoehorned in thing. But what happened? Accompanied by HIA medical staff, the group underwent a basic health check, followed by a more thorough examination in Hand's specialized medical facility. Thankfully, everyone was fine, and then we are at 2 days later in the Section 6 office of the Hand building. So turn that auto clear back on, baby.
So, the virus was implanted in us by the
It was
enemy
the
through that
badge. Okay.
Virus isn't exactly
How?
accurate. It's a set of
Where'd they get the
identification
badge?
codes that aren't inherently dangerous and don't
I'm
actively
still
emit signals.
confused.
Their sole purpose is to be detected during a full body scan when the wearer logs into
Okay.
the VR training machine.
How do they get the
But
badges,
when
though?
read, it becomes a virus. It opens up a back door, allowing
'Cause
the
this makes
hacker to hack
sense.
into the system.
This all makes
Or at
sense of how they
least,
hacked
that's what
it.
The tech staff reported.
But, like, how did they get the...
Deputy chief, how did you know the badge contained this virus?
Because it was
Looking
fancy.
back, the only distinction between my actions and
Oh.
I didn't interact with any fans before the mission started.
That's
To
okay.
ensure all
That
the
makes
citizens
sense. See, I
can
skipped that
scan the
dialogue.
The higher-ups have consistently encouraged officers to treat the fans as kindly as
Yep.
possible. It's
I guess
only
that's
natural
why
everyone wears
they're
the
allowed to
mask
take
by the
gifts
fans.
then, because of that reasoning.
So that pretty badge was actually something harmful.
Because they all got badges. I'm also now noticing Sukaku has a hand on her tie.
We could trace it
Because
back to
hand.
them, right?
They all have hands somewhere on their design. I'm just now noticing that. Very corn plate moment, but it's very cool.
Could it be an insider within the HIA?
I don't know where Haramasa has it
I
on
did
his
have
design,
my
but that's
doubts.
really
But
cool.
then thought
I like
if
it,
the
and
insider
that hurt my
wanted a
face
VTuber with
to
it,
make
there
that
are
voice.
plenty
Oh
of
my
ways
god.
more subtle than implanting an identifier code. The most suspicious person, naturally, is the one who has the strongest reason to target Section 6
Null
right
face.
now.
It's null face.
Oh, Section 5?
No!
Now isn't the time for internal jokes. Chief, you understand what I'm trying
It's
to
null
say,
face, because
right?
null face is who we...
Nullface.
Yeah.
We're just one step away from
I thought we
taking down
were
their leader.
all on the same
They
page
were
with that.
going to make a desperate move.
Who's the leader of
Now
null
would be the
face?
time.
I thought that's who we were
Nullface
working.
once hacked into the HIA system
That's
and
how we were working
potentially gained access to internal intelligence. Furthermore, conducting electronic warfare through hacker groups has always been Nullface's specialty.
Does Rain know null face? Because Rain's
So
a
in other words,
single hacker.
The remnants of Nullface, who normally operate independently, are now joining forces.
So null face is a group
This
of...
is their last stand. To efficiently organize their attack against
Rain,
us,
can you explain
they
that one to
likely
me?
aren't too spread out, making it the perfect opportunity to capture them all in one sweep.
I guess that's why
follow, so they cheated
most
Game
people
World.
don't like proxies, and they're kind of like banned in New Eridu because
So, when are we gonna go after
not all proxies are
Rather
good.
conveniently,
There's bad
the
proxies, but there's
intelligence
also
from our
good
partner
ones.
department has just
So.
arrived. How about we take them down today?
Who's the partner department? I think it's probably just NPCs. It's probably the guy who cried. Anyways, that night, Hand resumed the previously canceled press conference. The entire Hollow Special Operations Section 6 squad attended, announcing the criminal syndicate Nullface had been apprehended. Interesting. That must be the end. Yeah? I go sleep now? Is it time to go to sleep? I guess we'll find out in a hot second. Oh, the door's open again. I didn't open that door. So Wise says to Belle, did you catch that news bulletin? We can ask what it is. And Wise says that Section 6 called a press conference claiming that they've taken down Nullface in one fell swoop. And that sure was fast. Wise says, yes, the previous rumor had it that Section 6 got into trouble at the HIA Club, while Hand did nothing about it, which sent the rumor mill into overdrive. Now, online speculation claims Section 6 was infiltrating the Nullface base the whole time to launch a sneak attack, and Hand's lack of response was due to fear of leaks. That is not true, and we'll probably never know that that's incorrect because we weren't involved. It would be fun to be involved. It's just speculation, though. Sure, I mean, it's not like anyone witnessed it in person. They say the sleeping mind dreams about the worries of the day. Maybe I'll have one of those dreams tonight. I'm thinking Belle, Wise, and Section 6's big bad hollow adventure. That's surely not what happened. Do we put the bad guys in the dream? Because I feel like that's where that was going. If Belle's a bad guy, then I'd like to be a bad guy too. That's weird, Wise. After all, it's both of us that make up Phaethon. It's rare for you to go along with me like this, so how about it? Do you want to experience that dream right now? I think you want to go to HIA? Okay. Why? I thought we were done. Because Wise says you got it. The announcement says that... Oh god, that hurt my face. We need to be done after this. The announcement says that HIA's latest VR system updated today, and the sensory simulation experience has advanced again. Aren't you curious, Belle? Not right now, Wise. Not right now. Oh, it's immediately taking me there. Wise, I'm not interested right now. My face hurts. Oh, well, there's Yanagi. Speaking of Yanagi, she says... Welcome, citizens, to experience the latest VR system. And I got a business email while I'm sitting here. It's 12:50. It's fine. Everything's fine. I need to be done. So that's Yanagi. She says, you are the leader of the independent investigation team. I didn't expect to meet you here. I was just... And the staff are cheering, as well as the fans are cheering. So who are these people? The staff says, we're Miss Tsukishiro Yanagi's fan club. My face hurts too much to read this. Would you be interested in joining? No, I'm not. I can't do this right now. She says, what happened to our rule number 1? Never cause trouble for the guests. Okay, that's a good rule, actually. That's like, don't act a fool in another streamer's chat. That's a good rule. What you're doing right now is causing trouble, you know. This is true. This is very awkward. So, wow, the fans are dispersing, apparently. And Yanagi says, my apologies. No matter how much I tried to stop them, they insisted on forming a fan club, so I had to set some rules for management. I'm the invited spokesperson responsible for the safety demonstration of this new VR system. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to me. So time slips by without notice, and you end up spending an entire day at the HIA club. Done it before, we'll do it again. By the time you return home, it's already late into the night. We went in there and didn't even do anything, so you fall asleep without even realizing it, probably because you're exhausted. I've gotten that like 3 nights in a row in this game. Like that same exact one. I also think my game froze. Oh, we're back. And we got an achievement. It didn't say I finished the limited thing. We need to talk to Wise about Nicole. So I'm curious what the reasoning for that is. Let's check. Oh, let me grab this first. Hold on. I'm coming to save her boss. Intermission reverberations. Okay, so this is the chapter 4 intermission. And we're curious about what's happening on Nicole's side of things because Perlman is still quote unquote missing, even though we know he's unconscious in the outer ring. So probably should do something about that soon. I also wouldn't mind going back to the outer ring. I like them there. But I believe I'm free. So I'm gonna grab this achievement. My energy levels have entirely plummeted. I think the meds like kicked in and like fully because I think it's been like over an hour-ish since I've taken them. And I think they just fully kicked in and I'm like, nope, I gotta go to sleep. But we're gonna do some lighter pulls first, probably like 2. I almost pulled on Hugo's banner. That would have been really unfortunate. I have Hugo, so. I also maxed out a bunch of characters off camera while pulling for Hugo because it did take me so far into pity. So I think my Anton is maxed, my Nicole is maxed, my Sokaku might also be maxed at this point. So I probably shouldn't be pulling on this banner because I have both these characters maxed, like the A ranks. But I mean, it's free real estate if we grab one. So We can do exactly 2 polls. Well, not exactly. I have like 25 more. But at this point, I am just kind of trying to build up some pity. If it's off banner, I would be appreciated. Ben, that was appreciated. Okay, that is very much appreciated because I need off banner characters. I also know that my battery's capped, but I don't care enough. I really do not. Let me get this Mindscape Cinema. M3 on Ben. I know we get to do a selector character, and I was actually going to do the selector character. I was going to grab Kaleda. But I don't like her new VA as much as her old VA, and that I mentioned that earlier, that switch in chapter 2 just kind of like ruined chapter 2 for me. And I did say in the last Zenless Zone Zero video that is not a slight on the new VA. It's the fact that nobody can live up to that original Kaleda voice. It's such a unique voice, and the fact that it was changed like hurt me a little bit internally. So, because I've said this already, I can't even do Kaleda's original voice. Like I cannot do it justice at all, and I never could. So I don't think anyone ever will be able to do justice to that original Kaleda voice. And that change, that one hurt me. That one did. So yeah, I was gonna grab Kaleda for my selector, but I don't know if I'm gonna. I might grab Nekomiya instead. I'm not sure yet, but that is for another video, another day. If you like this video, make sure to give me a like down below, as well as subscribe for more, and click the little notification bell to be notified when I upload new ones. Hopefully the videos past this one won't be as chaotic, because this was really chaotic. They'll probably be chaotic for a while. I'm still recovering. But as always, I hope everyone is having a super lovely day wherever you are in the world. Don't get stuck in a simulation. Take that one with a grain of salt. And I'll see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.